Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about just because you say so. I'm going to explain what this means. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm black and I'm from Ghana. So I have an accent. So usually in conversations this comes up, people say, oh, I noticed you have an accent, where are you from? And I say I'm from Ghana. At the moment I say this, like, you see them like light up. You just made their day by telling them you're from Ghana, and then just light up, and then they're like, oh my god, you're from Africa? That's so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm so jealous. You're from Africa? Oh my god. Okay, first of all, not to say I'm not proud of Ghana, but what's all the joy about? Why are you so happy? That's the first thing. Number two, I never said I was from Africa. Yeah, Ghana is in Africa, but I never said I was from Africa. It's like the first thing people, they just completely forget the country you mentioned and they just say you're from Africa. Now, then it begins. They go and they say things like, I don't mean to sound ignorant, but oh my goodness, how did you get here? Oh my goodness, do you know John? I once met a guy named John, he's from South Africa. I just said I was from Ghana. Why are you asking me if I know someone from South Africa? And then they go into, oh my god, I don't mean to sound racist, but why are you so black? And then they all say things like, oh my god, I don't mean to offend you, but your hair is so vintage. Oh, and then they say all these things. Now, this is not to tell you the things people say to me that offend me. No, none of this ever offends me. I don't remember a time where I've ever been offended about something someone said to me. This is just to express or explain that people think, or some people I've met think the fact that they precede a sentence with a preceding phrase gives them the right to say anything they want. So people will say, oh my goodness, I don't mean to sound ignorant, but the fact that you precede a sentence with I do not mean to sound ignorant doesn't make the sentence any less ignorant. It's still ignorant. That's the point I'm trying to make. People just go off asking you all these crazy questions just because they precede the sentence with I don't mean to sound ignorant. It doesn't make you sound any less ignorant. You still sound ignorant. You think I'm kidding and I'm lying and it makes you sound more knowledgeable by preceding your sentence with that. Just replace the question with something which is more common knowledge. Something which is more common knowledge. For example, precede a sentence like, say something like, oh my god, I don't mean to sound ignorant, but is pink the same as yellow? What did that change? You still sound super ignorant. Ask yourself, is Spain the same as Portugal? Like, it doesn't make a difference if you, whether or not you precede the sentence where I don't mean to sound ignorant. You still sound ignorant. I have a lot of friends from different parts of the world, and I can understand the excitement in meeting someone from a new place and, you know, just trying to take advantage of the situation, trying to ask a few questions. There are so many questions you can ask me, so many not so ignorant questions. Now, I don't mean turn into Albert Einstein and ask me mind-blowing questions and like ask me intelligent questions like explain the economy of Ghana to me. It doesn't have to be like so intellectual, and simple questions like how is the weather like? I've had people ask me what is the common food that's mostly eaten in Ghana. Just don't ask someone, you are from Ghana, do you know John? He's from South Africa. But like, what? So that's just it. The fact that you precede a sentence with I don't mean to sound ignorant doesn't make you any less ignorant. If you really want to sound ignorant, if you really want to just ask anything that will come into your mind, here's a great idea. Make a friend, make a best friend. So I have a really good friend, she's from China. Hey Dong, if you are watching this, hi Dong, I miss you, I love you. So anyways, me and Dong are very close. She's from China, I'm from Ghana. We ask each other the most ignorant questions. You know, sometimes you have questions about something you know you should really know. So then you don't want to ask it. But if sometimes I have these situations where this ignorant question really pops into my mind and I know I should really know the answer to this and I shouldn't go ask this in public. So I Google it, you know. But when it comes to ignorant questions I have about China, I know I have Dong and we have this kind of relationship where it's okay to ask ignorant questions. So she asked me ignorant questions about Ghana, I asked her ignorant questions about China. She asked me things like, if I go to Ghana, will I see lions walking around? And this is not a strange question. People actually ask me, will I see snakes? Will I see... So do you guys have snakes walking around? People do have these questions. So I'm not even exaggerating here. But don't ask me things like, if I go to Ghana, will I see lions walking around? And then I ask her, if I go to China, will I see dragons walking around? You know, that's the kind of relationship we have. That's the kind of... And this didn't start overnight. We've known each other. We built a good relationship. We were roommates for a long time. So we built this relationship. And we can ask each other ignorant questions. Oh my God, can you speak African? And then some of them go on to say, oh my God, can you speak African to me? Like, can you speak to me in African just for like 10 or 20 minutes? I want to hear what African sounds like. First of all, there's nothing known as African. If there is, I don't know it. I don't know what this African language that people talk about that they always think I can speak African. I don't speak African. Kind of what? If there was a language known as African, or if there was such a language, or if I knew this language, why would I stand there talking to you for 20 to 30 minutes? I understand that you met someone from a new place. You want to know what their language sounds like. Ask for a reasonable amount of time. Ask for something like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Or don't just meet me and ask me to speak to you in African for 30 minutes. And it just doesn't make sense. So if you really want to be ignorant, my advice to you is that get a best friend from all the countries of the world, and that way you can ask all the ignorant questions about all the countries all over the world for as long as you want, and you'll be fine. So yeah, that will work. On a more serious note though, the fact that you precede a sentence with something doesn't make the meaning any less significant. If you're about to say something mean to someone and you say, I don't mean to sound mean, you're still being mean. If you know you're about to say something hurtful to someone and you say, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but no, you're still saying something hurtful. And these are the things you need to think about. Be considerate of others, be considerate of everyone, and filter your thoughts. Try to filter your thoughts and try to be considerate of other people's feelings. Now, this wasn't a video to say I was offended. This was just a video to say that the fact that you precede a sentence with something doesn't make the meaning any less significant. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know some of the things people have said to you and then preceded with a phrase and thought that would change the meaning of the statement. So yes, thanks for watching, everyone. Please thumbs up this video, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Bye.
Charlie, she will want more. She will want more. She will want more.